Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
And here are 3 things that I really dislike about or even hate about Palworld. Number 1, you can already see that here. I hate the aesthetics, the graphic. And I know it's controversial, but what I mean is not the overall graphics. I like him, like he looks. And I like the overall graphics here around the textures. What I really hate is those pals. They're all Pokemon-like. I know, again, that's a controversial one, but they're all sweet and cute. I want to be an adventurer. I want to be someone who is feared because he has a fearful monster next to him and not like a boar that looks like he could eat a lot of, I don't know, berries or something. Oh, here, this Pikachu guy. Yeah, I know I'm not allowed to say that, but he looks like. So everything here is really too cute. It doesn't make me really spark and immerse into the world as a hero, as someone who can be strong in this regard. Look at that. Like this one. How can that be scary? Why should I fight with him? Or those cats? Or look at this abomination here. Like, he looks like a pudding with a little bit of green on it. Boss. Well, I don't know if I'm scared about him or if I want to help him finish his existence.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
The only cool part is, like, yeah, you have like this dude here, my wolf. He looks cool, even though the eyes are kind of strange, but that's the only one. So I know it's more like a complaint on a high level because they chose to do it. And I would say that, please, if there's someone who wants to develop a game like this, do it, please. With all the mechanics that Palworld has, it is great, but please make some realistic, fearsome monsters and not this childish chibi style of game. Look at that. What is that? Even those guys supposed to look scary, like wyverns or something. They're not. They look like fluffy birds that ate a lot of chili or something. Second point that I dislike about Palworld, this is maybe not a big issue, but I would like to have a option to manage my pals that are in my settlement. So I would like to have like a tab where I can say, you have to do always the watering over here, and you, the other one, you should always do the watering over here. Kind of like give them assignments that you usually can't do. They're just doing what they want according to their skill. So like this one or this one can package or store things, and this one can cool something. I don't know why you would need that, but I will find out soon. This one can do also something. Like, a lot of things are a little bit, they kind of annoying that they're managing their own life. And the second thing is, sometimes when you don't have enough storage, and I can't show that now, but what happens is they just throw all the resources around the floor here, and I have to now tiptoe around that because I don't want to gather that and put that into a box. So what ends up happening is I am reaching my loadout maximum very fast, and that's really annoying. So I guess they can do that, so that's not a big issue. But for now, I really dislike that option that they decided that the pals are doing what they want to do. And some things, I don't even know what they do and why they are doing it. And also, I would like to have them assigned. So that's my point here. Additive to this point, maybe I know that when you gather like 10 or catch 10 of the same pal, you get like a experience bonus each time they level up or they get some experience points. But this is really messy to have a lot of those pals here without using them. Like, I don't know, maybe it comes later to it, but so far as a single player gamer, I didn't have any use for all those pals here. Yeah, I can produce some wool with all those guys, but otherwise it would be maybe better to use those instantly as a XP boost, or maybe when you gather like 20 of those, you can upgrade one of those, their passive skills or their building skills, something like that. That would be great. And last but not least, and I hope that changes, because I can brag about the world that I kind of enjoyed the exploring, but it is still a little bit unalive, and there are too many spots where nothing happens and it's not exciting. But I guess that will change with the development of the game. But here, this last point is a little bit of a nuisance. Kind of, you have so many different tables to produce something, to build something. Here for repairing, okay, I understand that. Here for building or creating something for your pals, and then for the balls you need to grab, and here for your equipment and better stuff, like improved stuff. That's too much. And why I'm complaining about that, because I think that's a design choice, and I don't like that. I don't like to go into too many of those tables and produce them. Maybe the idea is that you are not supposed to build everything out of it, because you play with other people, so they are maybe improving in this. But in general, when you go to the technology guild tree, you see a lot of structures that are kind of for creating something, and that's too much. I feel like you need so much points that you have to invest to get a lot of better and improved stuff. Maybe it would be better, to be honest, to kind of get it and go here, have the normal work table, and just improve it, and so you can build now everything in it, right? Instead of putting another structure down this little settlement here. That is something I think they should overthink to make it a little bit less messy. All right, it's me back here because my editor told me the video is too short, so I should get another point in here. And to be honest, there are not many other big issues with the game, but one thing that I noticed, and this is maybe especially for me, this game is tedious. So building all those things here, all those materials, grinding the materials, building all the stuff, and then progressing slowly, and you have to kill a lot of pals to get like other equipment, like those arrows here. That's kind of like, yeah, you get a little bit of a feeling for it, and it's fun to get your glider, and it's also fun to, as you can see here, to finally fly. But then what happens is, if I don't want to fly with this dude here because I don't like him, or maybe he's too weak or something, then I have to grind another item for another pal. That's maybe a good idea in general, but maybe make like categories where a couple of those pals are on the one category, so you build one saddle for category A, and then you have to build for category B and stuff like that. Plus another thing is, and that is basically something very personal, and maybe some people disagree and say, what are you talking about? But I noticed this game for Pokemon lovers, Pokemon gamers, people that grew up with that and enjoy it, because I checked my pal decks here, and yes, I'm kind of exploring all those guys, and some of them I am catching, but I don't care. It's like I don't care if I have him or him. I don't know. It would be like when they built another system in it, or as I said before, when those pals would look a little bit, I don't know, cooler. I know it's a very personal thing, so that's maybe not a bad point about it. In general, the core idea of the game is great. I love it. You get really easy into it, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it more and more, but that's the bonus point you get here. I hope that's enough, and I see you in the next one, right? So what do you think, guys? Do I over-exaggerate the points? Do you think there are like points that will be addressed in the future? Do you dislike them as well, or maybe you have other points? Just let me know and we can discuss it, because I like the game, no doubt, and I had a lot of fun with it, and also I have points that I enjoyed. But these are stuff that I dislike and it make me really annoyed about the game. So maybe games shouldn't be annoying. So let me know down in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.